Capricorn, welcome to your weekly read. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is a weekly read for Capricorn. It is general. It's for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising placements. It's not going to resonate with all of you, right? That's what the general is about. But if it does resonate, I'd love your feedback. If it's not resonating, don't try to force the fit, okay? Because there are lots of excellent readers on YouTube. And maybe one of them has your reading for the week. Just going to do some little short readings. Hopefully you've had a chance to see your January readings. Those were quite informative. I found all of those readings to be quite insightful about what's coming for all of us this month. Let me see. Maybe I'll put this over here. Since I was going to do 4, but Spirit has decided we're doing 6. Okay, so let's see what we have. So the January readings, if you haven't checked those out, be sure to check those out because they're quite good, I think. So, speaking for myself, let me see if I can fix the lighting here a little bit. Yeah. It's not as bright, but I think it's a little bit better, a little clearer for you, less glare. I think we'll do it that way. So what are we looking at for this week, Capricorn? I feel like you are, again, just before I start, much of what I read will be sort of standard Rider-Waite interpretations on these cards, but I am called to do much more intuitive read type of readings lately, so some of my interpretations may not line up with what you're used to seeing. So I just want to put that out there so that I don't get comments that, I'm interpreting wrong. There is no wrong interpretation. There's only the story that I see here. And based on my intuition, this is what I'm called to pull forward message-wise for you. So I'm seeing sort of a mixed bag this week. There are swords, there are cups, there are pentacles, no wands. You're not in a space of being driven by creativity. That might be something that is more normally in your sphere, creating, whether that's creating documents for your employer or, painting houses or cooking in a restaurant. These are all creative pursuits, just harnessed to bring in revenue. But at any rate, I don't see that being where you're at this week. There do seem to be some significant shifts going here. We have 3 kings. This is a very strong energy, the king energy. It's a mastery energy. It's a feeling that you are housing the potential for some significant elevated experience in various spheres of life. There's a wisdom about you. You're starting to see the pieces of the puzzle fit together quite nicely, I think. You're feeling intellectual. You're feeling your intellectual ability, your gifts, your sort of, what's the word? You're reconciling with yourself about your intellectual abilities. I think in the past, perhaps, you've kind of minimized them, not really acknowledged or taken ownership of the fact that you are quite gifted intellectually, that your mind works in a different way than the average person. But you're starting to feel okay about that. You're starting to see this is part of you. You're also starting to see that love isn't about what it brings you. It's not about what you gain in the equation of a connection of an intimate nature. It's about what you can give and about what you receive. So it's not about taking. It's not about manipulating with emotion. It's really about just very solidly being bolstered and in turn supporting the people in your life that you love. It's a very solid state, steady flow, good emotional connection feeling of energy here. And that's these two. And then with the King of Pentacles, this is someone who's really mastered the ability to be physically secure, to be financially secure, to be aligned, essentially, all the parts of yourself working together so that your soul is singing. I think you're starting to see an integration here in your life of all the work you've done and all the achievements that you have been able to bring about through manifesting your desire. And it's giving you a real clear understanding that I almost want to say that there's a person that's come into your life, and that person has really been quite a positive influence for you. Now, I do want to say that although these are three kings and this is a knight, these are not necessarily men. These could be masculine energies, or these could just be qualities of life in a feminine person as well, that are just stereotypically seen as male energies. I feel like someone, whether you're male or female, someone has come into your life with a message of love for you, and that person has really helped you evolve spiritually, emotionally, financially even. This person has been such a positive influence for you, and they've helped you to move from a state of feeling poverty and lack into this space of abundance. Sorry, I just realized I have candle all over my fingers. Oh, I just put a candle out, and clearly I didn't wash my hands afterward. My apologies, Capricorn. Let me see if I can find a tissue. Yeah, let's see if we can get that off. There we go. All right, so what are we seeing? We've got quite a nice space here in Capricorn. I don't really see anything significant or pivotal happening during this week for you. It's just this sort of calm dawning of realization, change of perspective perhaps, realizing that you're not in this space of struggle anymore. You are actually mastering several areas of your life at once, and you might be worried, about whether that's just a perception and you're delusional. And I don't think you are. I think you're making progress, whoever I'm reading for here. I'm not real sure about this Hierophant energy. I just feel like perhaps you have become your own teacher, or perhaps this person, this Knight of Cups that has brought this wonderful emotional message to you, this connection that has really helped you to be a better person. That person and you, perhaps, I don't know if this is a lover, to be honest, but I feel perhaps it is someone that you've been with a while. They've really helped you to grow. What that means, I don't know. The only thing missing here is that creative fire, that passion, that spark of inspiration. And so perhaps you're in a space where you're wondering whether to stay with this person. That's what's coming to me now. You know they've made your life better. You know that they've helped you to understand love on levels that you never did before. You know that you're in a better place financially, partnered with this person, and you know that you feel better. You're more confident because of the influence of this person in your life. And that's why I think you're remembering where you came from and where you are now. And you're perhaps wondering, because there's no fire, there's no passion. There's deep, deep love for this person. And your mind and your soul, your physical existence, all of it is quite good with this person in your life. But there's no fire. And is that enough? Is it enough to have 3 of the 4? That's only for you to decide. This certainly is quite a solid and beautiful thing. It's a good life. You have to choose if it is the life you want, or if you're shooting for that 4th king. And if you get the 4th king, will you be able to keep the other 3? This you have to decide. So I think I will leave it there for you this week. I hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for the likes, shares, and subscribes, your support of the channel. It's fantastic. It means a lot to me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Every like, share, and subscribe helps the channel to grow, which means these messages get out to more people who might find them useful. And as this is a passion project for me, not a job, I really appreciate you helping me to get these messages out to more folks. I think that's it. I hope you have a great week, Capricorn. Blessings.